Then,
Yeah.
yeah, sure. No. Okay, anyway, I will do it. Where did I stop? And I think I gave you homework then.
Yeah.
Students book or workbook?
Hold up.
Workbook. Okay, I will check
Both of
workbook
them, yeah.
first. Yeah, both of them. Yeah, I remember. For workbook, where should I start?
I think 84.
'84. Which page? Which number?
1 and 2.
1 and 2. Okay, MySpace, right?
Yeah.
MySpace. Let's start now. Complete the conversation with suitable words. Okay, as you are alone, so I will let you read. I will check.
Okay. You have got a great room here. Give us a guide tour. Well, where should I start? I've got breakfast because I share my room with my brother, and there's a ladder to get to the top bed. Mine's the bottom bed. Is it your snowboard? It looks new. How long have you had it? I have only had it for a few months. I saved it for quite a long time.
Okay, all right. I will go to number 2 now.
Yeah,
Report the end of.
I can do some of them for number 2.
Oh yes, it's fine, no problem.
Okay.
And can you read first? Report.
Report the underlined sentences using the past perfect and making any other unnecessary changes.
You need to change a little bit. So you are given example. For the first one, my mom, Jamila says, my mom's just had the bedrooms repainted. So here she said, her mom had just had the bedrooms repainted. Right? It is finished. Now I will do number 2. Could you please read your answer, please?
She said she has chose the color herself.
She said she had chosen verb 3.
Okay.
So it must be chosen. She had chosen the colors.
Herself.
Yes, herself. And number 3.
She says she had just put everything away in the cupboard.
She had just put everything away in the cupboard. Correct. And next one, number 4.
She says she had the jewelry for the ages. It belonged to her grandpa.
For the second one, it had belonged to, right?
Yeah.
880. Go on.
She says her uncle and aunt had had just gone to live in Sweden. Am I right?
Yes. Had just gone. Had just gone. Yes, you are
Okay.
right. And what else?
She said she had just finished reading the Village Fantasy.
She had just finished reading. Yes, correct. Okay, then, and what else?
86.
86. For sale, right?
Yeah.
Yes. And the first one, these eggs are fresh from the farm. The answer is they are farm fresh eggs. Farm fresh. Can you try number 2?
It's a homemade cake. Number 3, I don't get number 3.
Homemade cake. It is a 4-story house. As there is a hyphen, you don't need to put S. Fourstory.
Okay. She's a good runner.
Hmm? Where will you put long distance? She is a long distance runner. She is a long distance runner.
Okay.
Go on. Number 5.
They are sun-dried tomatoes.
Yes. Sun-dried
It is
tomatoes. Yes, correct. Sun-dried
is
tomatoes.
yeah. It's ice cold water.
Is ice cold water. Yes, correct.
Yeah. Is a world famous photographer.
Yes, correct. A world famous. And next one.
She enjoys early morning swim.
No.
I don't know.
Yeah. She enjoys an early morning swim.
Yes.
In this case, swim is adjective, right? Sorry,
Okay,
noun.
No.
Noun, yes. Number 2. What do the compound adjectives on these labels mean? Sugar-free. So it means that this drink has no sugar. That is the example. This drink has no sugar. Can you try next?
This energy bar doesn't have a lot of calories.
Doesn't have a lot of calorie. Correct, because low calorie. Yes, you are right.
Yeah. There is no fat in this yogurt.
There is no fat. Yes, correct. No fat. And next one.
The chicken has been raised on a
No,
diet which
the chicken has been fat. You are supposed
Yeah.
to use FED fat. Do you see that? So
Yeah.
verb 3 is FED fed. So it must be has been fed with the corn because corn fat. So has been fed with the corn.
Okay. With
And next one.
these crisps haven't been heavily salted.
These crisps haven't been.
Heavily salted.
No. Verb 3. Salt. Verb 3 is salted.
Yes, sorry.
These crisps haven't been salted a lot.
Salted a lot. Okay.
Okay? Any question?
Okay. No.
And what else? I think Unit 14
No,
is
what?
finished.
Yeah.
What?
So
Coursework, right? Wait. You are going to have a midterm test this month. Do you know that?
yeah, I know it.
You are supposed to prepare for your exam these days, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just let you know. The detailed information will be just will be inform you later. All right, I will continue coursework. Which page?
118
Oh yes,
and
I will.
19.
Yeah, review, right? I will
Yeah.
check quickly. I just some teachers have skipped review because we must try to finish all the units, so we might not have time. But I let you do it homework, so I
Okay.
will check quickly. Number 1, chilled foods. So how about dairy?
Produce. Dairy produce.
Yes, correct. How about health and
Beauty.
duty? Household and
Cleaning.
yes. How about home?
Baking.
Yes. Ready?
Meals.
Yeah, ready meals. Let's go to number 2. Answer the questions using the words from the verbs. And number 1, buy a notepad and a pen. So it must be
Stationery.
Number 2 answer.
A 3.
3.
3. Dairy.
Dairy
Product.
products. 4.
Things. Foods.
Yeah, tinned foods. How about next?
Frozen food.
How
Check
about
out.
number 6? Checkout. Yeah. Next, use of English. And number 1, what is the answer for number 1?
4.
For the price of 2. How about number 2?
Off.
Oh, number 3,
On.
on. Number 4,
At.
5,
On.
on. Number 6,
Get up to.
2, 10%, right?
Yeah.
Go to number 4. Number 4, number 1 is himself. How about number 2?
Myself.
Correct. 3,
Yourself.
4.
Herself.
Yes. Next, number 5.
Yourselves.
Singular or plural?
Plural.
Plural, yourselves. Number 6.
Themselves.
Themselves. 7,
Ourself.
8.
Itself.
Let's do number 5. Using the adjectives in brackets, rewrite the question and sentences to give the same meaning. For example, do you like your new ski boots? Are you pleased with your new ski boots? The same, right? But the second one is more advanced. So how about number 2? Your answer, please.
Please be nice with your little brother.
Be nice to.
Be nice to, yeah.
Be nice to your little brother.
Little brother.
Yes, go on next.
My friend is afraid of spiders.
Number 4.
I am keen on photography.
Yes. Number 5.
You always perform good in math.
You are always good at math.
Yeah.
You are always good at math. Go to number 6 with the correct proposition. Yeah. Number 1 answer.
4.
Looking for. Number 2.
With.
Agree with. Number 3.
At.
Get something. Get something. What?
At.
From, right?
Oh, sure.
No.
Okay.
Get something from the supermarket for me. So get something from. Confusing. We are doing course book. Course book. I'm checking homework. You were absent last week. So we are in number 4 now. Page number 119. Number 6. Number 4. Ben, go on.
Number 4 is 4.
4, yes. Pay for. Number 5.
2.
Belong to, correct. Number 6.
Of.
Thinking of. Let's go to 7. Kind of done, but confusing. Are you ready? Page 119, number 7. You cut up your clothes cleaned here. How about next? Number 2.
Chair.
Hmm?
I didn't do my homework.
Yeah, you were absent yesterday. So I gave homework yesterday. So you could not finish.
So it's me.
Wait,
Okay.
Ben, wait a minute. Only you. I need to check your work. Only you were present yesterday. You and someone. Key just for the one. Wait. I want to show the pages. So that I'm using this page. Course book. One 119. This one, I'm doing this. I'm going to check number 7. Read the signs and write what you can have done at each place. The first one, professional cleaners, all types of clothes. So, number 1, Ben.
You can have your shoes repaired.
Oh, number 2, are you saying number 2? You
Yeah.
can have your shoes repaired. Yeah, that is important. Have plus, object plus, verb 3 pattern. And how about number 3?
You can have your free car washed if you buy 15 liters of fuels.
Wait, your sentence is wrong. You can have your car washed free. That is smoother. You can have your car washed free. How about number 4?
You can have your haircut.
No, come in for a haircut. No appointment necessary. So it means you can have fancy. You can have your hair cut. Up to that is okay. Come in for a haircut. For the second information, without appointment. That's all. So
Okay.
because the meaning must be the same. Without any appointment, it is also okay. Without any appointment. You can have your haircut without any appointment. Without appointment. Got it? Because
I
say.
I can do number 5.
Say.
I mean, I can get it.
Oh, you don't know. You don't
Yeah.
know how to. You take your photo in a studio setting. You can have your photo taken in a studio setting. You can have your photo taken. This pattern is important. You can have your photo taken in a studio setting. Got it?
Yes.
Okay. And number 8. Report these statements. Remember to use the past perfect. Indirect speech. It is important too. The first one, he said he had found some family photos at the bottom of the drawer. And number 2, man, say number 2.
She said she had bought a fluid with have pocket money.
He said she had bought a flute with her pocket money. Yes, correct. And next, number 3.
He said he had made a cake at the weekend.
Yes, correct. Number 4.
She said she has seen a really good film on TV.
Yes, number 5.
He said he haven't or hadn't.
Hadn't.
Hadn't,
Because
okay.
have is present, so you need to change it into past. It will be hadn't, right?
He said he hadn't had time to practice the guitar.
Yes. Number 6.
She says she hadn't done very well in the exam.
Yes. So we have finished unit 14, right? And for unit 15, we were doing page number 1 to 2, right? Yesterday we did 1 to 2. Thank you, say. We have finished some pages in unit 15. We did that yesterday. And
The photo. We start at the photo.
oh, so I messed up from number 4, right? This one.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, say. You must start learning from this. But it is the continuation of yesterday's lesson. We have finished these paragraphs 1 to 4, earth, wind, fire, and water. And we have already discussed for these paragraphs and these small subtitles. And we have already did number 3. Now number 4. There are 4 paragraphs. You must put the continuation of these paragraphs. The sentences are given here in number 4. That is a read the instruction. Find the final sentence.
Find the final sentence for each paragraph in exercise 2.
So these sentences are the continuation of these paragraphs 1 to 4. You need to put which one will go to number 1, which one will go to number 2. That way. All right. For example, A. That is a read. The heat source.
The heat source can be lighting, a campfire, a match, and even the sun.
So please read quickly. Which sentence? Which paragraph will be matched with that sentence? Read quickly.
Yeah, the one you say.
Yeah, wait. I'm explaining her how to do it. Just a minute.
Okay.
Confusing, do you get idea? Which sentence will go to which paragraph?
Yeah.
Tell me, which paragraph? 1 or 2 or 3 or 4?
I think 1.
The last sentence, please check. Cooler air in paragraph 1. Cooler air moves in to replace the warm air and it too becomes warm and rises. This creates the heat source can be lightning. Is it related? The heat source can be lightning. Ben, tell me.
Number 3.
Oh, you think number 3. Number 3, this is called the fire triangle. I'm using number 3 here. This is called the fire triangle. Yes, correct. So Ben, number A is number 3. Why? Why?
First, lightning campfire, so it's related to wildfires.
The heat
And
source
he
can be
saw,
lightning.
yeah, so
Campfire, a match, even the sand. Yes. Yes. So here it says fire triangle. The heat source can be lightning, a campfire, a match, and even the sand. So it is related. So sentence A is number 3. The last sentence of paragraph 3. That way, 2 B, C, D. I will ask you why you put. Okay, I think it is enough. Thank you, Zin. Read B.
The energy is released in waves which are felt most strongly at the
Epicenter.
epi-
Epicenter.
epicenter.
So it must be
Number 2.
yeah, number 2. Correct. B is number 2. Why? Why do you choose number 2? Look at the last sentence. When this happens, vibrations travel up to the Earth's surface. The energy is released in waves. They are related, right? Which are felt most strongly at the epicenter. Epicenter. Vibrations. It is about earthquake. Ben, how about next?
1.
Mhm.
This
Correct. Yeah, read. This creates.
this creates a circular movement of clouds and wind, which becomes faster
Why?
and faster, producing a massive storm.
Why?
Because of massive storm and movement of clouds, yeah.
Wind, clouds become faster and faster. A massive storm. In the first paragraph, last part like warm air, it too becomes warm and rises. So here, this creates a circular movement. Correct. D, thumb using.
A bridge, house, tree, and cars can be picked up and carried away.
What are you going to put?
Number 4.
Why? Why?
Because very heavy rain causing river to overflow the banks.
In number 4, you could see like ice melting very quickly or a dam bursting. It is about floods. And here bridges, houses, and trees and cars can be picked up and carried away. So it is about floods, so it is related. So if you did the other exercises, number 2 and number 3, your reading will be quicker because it is related. Okay, now I will do listening. Key. We are doing page 121.
Yes.
I'm doing number 5, listening. Ben, can you listen to the news report?
Listen to the news report. What kind of natural disaster is described? Can you tell from the rescue worker as in where the disaster has happened?
So I will discuss what kind of natural disaster does it describe. Through the clue words, you must say which natural disaster. Okay,
Teacher?
ready? Yes.
Where are we now?
Page number 121, listening. I'm doing listening. Page number 121. 121, number 5. Those who are late, please read so that you can know what we are doing. Number 5, read. Listen to the quickly, Sophie. We need to finish 4 units for this term. Quickly. Listen to the news report. Hello. He confusing Sophie. Do you know what to do? Number 5.
Yes.
What? Yeah, we are going. I'm going to focus on what kind of natural disaster does it describe. Sophie, page 121. Course book. I'm doing listening. Descript number 28.
Track 28.
I'm here in one of the support centres where people continue to arrive. They've lost their homes, their cars, and all their personal possessions. They come here for food, water, and, if they're lucky, some clean clothes. Thousands of homes have been destroyed and almost 200 people have been killed. Remote villages in the outback have been hit the worst. I've just spoken to 2 volunteer firefighters, and here's what they told me.
We've worked flat out for 3 days now, trying to stop the blaze from spreading, but the wind has been so strong that it's spreading really quickly and it's very difficult to control it.
I've never seen anything like this in my life. It's got to be the worst ever.
It all started on Friday when the temperature was well above 40 degrees.
Second time, I will check the answer.
Track 28.
I'm here in one of the support centres where people continue to arrive. They've lost their homes, their cars, and all their personal possessions. They come here for food, water, and, if they're lucky, some clean clothes. Thousands of homes have been destroyed and almost 200 people have been killed. Remote villages in the outback have been hit the worst. I've just spoken to 2 volunteer firefighters, and here's what they told me.
We've worked flat out for 3 days now, trying to stop the blaze from spreading, but the wind has been so strong that it's spreading really quickly and it's very difficult to control it.
I've never seen anything like this in my life. It's got to be the worst ever.
It all started on Friday when the temperature was well above 40 degrees.
What do you think? The rescue workers ascend where the disaster has happened, and also what kind of natural disaster does it have? First of all, what kind of natural disaster? You have learned some natural disasters like earthquakes, floods, hurricanes, wildfires. What do you think?
Wildfires.
Why? Then your answer is correct. The answer is wildfires. Why?
Because the interviewers said we are going to as like firefighters, so and the temperature, they mentioned the temperatures.
Okay, so some keywords related to wildfires, right? And fire and wind. So according to this, it is wildfires, correct? According to the speaker's accent, where the disaster has happened, can you guess?
Village.
No, I mean, where means like the place. Which country?
Oh. There's so many countries, I can guess.
According to the accent, it is from America. But it is just it is just a guess. All right, because through the accent, and the place is not mentioned exactly. All right, now I will go to grammar. Use of English present perfect, active, and passive. By the way, in the exam, listening test will be included. You know that? Listening
Okay.
will be included. I will give detailed information later. Today there are few students. You need to prepare for the exam these days. All right. Use of English, present perfect, active, and passive. First of all, Key, could you please read? We often use confusing.
We often use the present perfect
No.
for
Oh yes. Okay. See. Yeah. See, we often
referring
use
use when a particular past time
tense.
in past time
Past time is not
is
specified.
not specified active. They
They have
lost
they
they
have
have
lost
lost their home.
their homes. Second one,
Uh, thousands of
thousands of
homes
homes.
have been destroyed.
The thing is that everybody underline. Why do we use present perfect? I have told you many times. Present perfect is used for reporting news. Reporting news, we use present perfect. Teacher, it is finished. Why don't we use past tense? Because a particular past time is not specified. Time is not specified. That is why we use present perfect. Yeah, we say like they have lost their homes. It is active because we focus on they. And this time, in the passive, we focus on thousands of homes. Thousands of homes have been destroyed. So here, I will do number 6. Complete the sentences with the correct present perfect form of the verbs in brackets. Number 1, Sophie, read. They,
Shall we the answers?
yes. Active
They
or passive, you need to consider.
are active.
Active, yes. Because they is the doer. So how will you say?
They came here for food.
They have come.
Yeah, they come.
Can you try 2 to 5? Try. Number 2, Key.
I have spoken.
I have spoken. What?
Yes.
Say oh.
I have spoken to 2 volunteer firefighters.
Mm. How about number 3? Pen.
I have never seen anything like this in my life.
I have never seen. Correct. Number 4. Tam Susan.
200 people have been killed.
Have been killed. The last one. Pen.
Remote villages have hit the worst.
Have been hit. That's it. All right. I hope you understand it. You need to be aware of active and passive. It is also important. So now I will go to this. Drought in East Africa. Why is water important for life? Okay. Can you discuss for a while? Why is water important for life? Say. Who wants to say? Huh? Water?
Yeah, because the plant need water to grow their carbon dioxide. Yeah,
To grow plants.
to grow plant and to produce the oxygen. So
Any other?
the plants they don't get water here. It's over.
Oh, yeah, for growing. Water is important for growing. And then another one. Any other? Tam using key.
Yes.
Water is important for
Like for stay alive.
for surviving.
Yeah, for surviving.
To survive. Why?
Like, how can I say that?
Without water, can you survive for a long time?
Like, no. Like without the water, like we can survive for a long times.
Yes.
Yeah, I think it's important for our life. Like it's really important. Like our body is like stretching with water, motor part of stretching water.
And next,
I don't
how
really
about
know.
them using? Yeah. Any other reason? For food, for cleaning, right? When you cook, you need water. If you don't have water, you cannot cook. For example, rice. So water can be used for several ways. Right? Okay, now read this report by Action 8. Why do you think it was written? Okay, I will let you read this part and look at number 2. Work with a partner, find these words in the report and work out their meaning from the text. I think it is easy for you. Severe, drought, urgent, malnourished, and circumstances. I want you to read the text quickly. While reading, try to understand the meaning of these words. Later we will discuss. And number 3, read the report again and answer the questions 1 to 5. Okay, so I will let you read. Van, start reading. Read out.
The rear 15 from Kenya is looking after her niece. Her mother, Zainabu, has lost her animals because there is no water. She can no longer afford to pay for Xavier to go to school. A severe drought across
A
some
severe,
East
a
African
severe drought.
severe drought across some East African countries, Kenya, Ethiopia, Somalia,
Ethiopia,
Uganda, and
Ethiopia, Somalia, Uganda.
Ethiopia,
Uganda,
Somalia, Uganda, and what is it?
Djibouti. Djibouti.
Djibouti has lost at least 10 million.
10 million people. I think population.
Chair,
Yeah, continue.
what you guys doing right now? My electricity is out.
Page 1 to 2, reading. I let you do reading. A severe drought across. Second paragraph. I'm doing that. Do you see drought in East Africa?
Yes.
Ben, continue. Can you? Yeah. Okay, Tam music, continue reading. We are there. The Djibouti has left at least 10 million people in urgent need of help. We have finished up to that. Continue.
It is the worst drought in over 60 years. Cold, fey, and many animals have died, leaving people with no food. The United Nations says that 250,000 children are seriously
Malnourished.
In Kenya. Their charity action it is working hard to give emergency help to
Emergency help.
people. However, in spite of the charity effort, 5 million people are in urgent need of food. Urgent need of food, and the situation is likely to get worse over the next few months. Some families are only eat one meal a day. Children are missing school in order to help their families. Savia, her sister, and her sister children live with her mother, Zainabu, in a small room in another family house. Zainabu used to have 118 cows and 200 goats. However, they have all died because of because of the drought.
200 goats.
Because of the drought. Zambia said
Drought.
Zainabu says we live on the food the charity give us.
Maize.
Maize, beans, porridge, and cooking wine. What we get for a month would normally only be enough for a week.
Yeah. Go on.
Xavier,
Sophie, can you continue?
Yes, sir.
We go to bed.
We go to bed hungry every night. I think for the small ones when they are crying, but they always end up crying themselves to sleep. Water has become a problem. We don't wash anymore. We drink all the water we get, and it is still not enough. Despite such extreme circumstance, Zainabu and Sabria are both hopeful for the future. Sabria is hoping to go back to school and wants to become a police officer when she is older.
Okay. And please do number 3. Read the report again and answer the questions. You have already read briefly, so trying to understand the words in the list and also answer the questions. Put bracket for the answer. Questions are not very difficult. Do it.
Okay, number 2 or number 3?
Number 2 as well as 3. Both. Finished. 2 and 3. Mm. Mm. Ben, are you finished?
I just arrived. Yeah.
Oh, I'm doing number 2 and 3.
Okay, I finished number
Three.
2.
Oh yeah, number 3 quickly. 3 is easy.
Finished.
Mm. First of all, severe. Ben, how do you understand my severe?
But it's very serious.
Serious. How about urgent?
Need immediate something.
Yes. Circumstances?
A condition or event.
Yes. Situation? Drought?
Less rainfall.
Yes. Less rain. How about malnourished?
Don't give enough nutrition.
Yes. So I will do number 3, number 1. What is the crisis described in the report and who has it affected? What is the crisis described in the report?
It's drought.
Yeah, can you say again? What is the main idea of the news report?
Is about family.
Is it the main idea? The crisis. I'm talking about the crisis. You know crisis?
The crisis is
Which-
a drought.
What is
Drought,
the
right?
drought? Which
Yeah.
can I get the information? Look at the second paragraph. The answer is there.
Oh, okay. It's 4 line.
The first one.
Yeah, it's a very drought across some East African countries.
Yes, that is the main
Okay.
idea. Here,
Okay, sorry.
here, number one answer. Thank you, Zane. We are doing number one. A severe drought across some East African countries has left at least 10 million people in urgent need of help. That is the main idea. That is about the crisis, right? About the crisis. And number two, who has been affected also included. Then, who are at least 10 million people in 10 million people.
Yeah, 10
They
million.
need all help urgently, right? So up to this, you need to take in account. So it is for the first one and the second one. Number two, how has the crisis affected Sabria and her family? How has the crisis affected? Confusing, can you see? The answer is in more than one places. How has the crisis affected? Who wants to say? Ben, do you have ideas for number two?
Yeah.
Where is it?
She lost her animals, and her mother can't afford to pay for Xavier to go to school.
Yes. Where is it?
Her first paragraph.
First paragraph. Yes, correct. So here. Her aunt is looking after, Sabria is looking after her niece. And also, her mother has lost animals as there is no water. And also, her mom can no longer afford to pay for Sabria to go to school. So the whole paragraph. And next one. How are people surviving? Confusing. How are people surviving? How are people surviving?
They only eat one meal in one day.
Yes, it is in that paragraph. Some families are only eating one meal a day and one meal a day. Anything else? Is that all?
I think it's all.
Sorry, Ben, do you agree? Yeah, you need to put that some families are only eating one meal a day. They cannot have 3 meals a day, only one meal. And what else?
They only eat the food that charity give, and they drink all the water they get.
Yes, correct. Here, it is a next paragraph. Yeah, we live on the food that charity gives us. You need to take into account that. And also, we drink all the water we get, and it is still not enough. In this way, they are trying to survive, right? They eat one meal a day. Some families eat one meal a day. Some people live on the food. They have to depend on the food that charity gives them, and they drink all the water they get. Okay. And next, is the situation going to improve in the near future? Ben, is the situation going to improve in the near future? What is your answer? What do you think?
it's going to improve.
So you mean yes? Yes, it is.
Yes.
Why? Why do you think it is going to be improved? Tell
Because
me the reason.
they reported their situation, so people might know it, so they get help from the people.
In the last paragraph, it says like, Zainabu and Sabria are both hopeful for the future. And that Sabria is hoping to go back to school and wants to become a police officer once she is older. Can you see my laptop?
Yeah.
So according to this, they are optimistic, right? They are optimistic for the future because they want to go back to school. They want to begin. As Sabria wants to begin a police officer, so it means that they are hopeful for the future. And number 5, Ben. How does the report? Oh, sorry. That will take your turn, right? How does the report end, and why do you think it ends in this way? I will discuss. How does the report end? Ben, how does the report end?
The report ended like about telling about their life and difficulties that they have and their desire.
That is the end of this report, right? So, despite such extreme circumstances, yeah, the local people's desire and their hope are described here. So that is the point. How does the report end? The report ends by showing their hope, by describing their hope. That is for the first one, right? By describing their hope. The second one, why do you think it ends in this way? Tell me.
Because they are still hoping for to get help. And like
why do you think it ends in this way? Why? Why do you think the report ends in this way?
to say they're hoping to get help and survive.
To make the local people motivated. Because according to the situation, people are feeling depressed because they don't have enough food, and they are not. But the people are quite optimistic here. They are trying to survive. So if they don't have motivation, they could not survive. The situation is really severe. So the question is, why do you think it ends in this way? Describing their hope. By it ends in this way to motivate the local people. to motivate the local people to be able to survive, to have strength to be able to survive. This one. Got it? Okay, I will go to grammar point. Ben, read use of English despite in spite of. Read. Read the instruction.
Despite, in spite of. Despite and in spite of have the same meaning. Like although, despite, and in spite of introduce a contrast. In spite of, despite the charities afford 5 million people are in urgent need of food. After despite or in spite of, we use a noun or noun phrase, a pronoun or the buffer the form or the verb. Despite such as extreme circumstance, Senator and Xavier are both hopeful for the future. Despite this, they have they have a positive attitude. Despite having very little food and water, they are managing to survive.
Yes. Despite and in spite of, followed by noun phrase, or maybe the ing form of the verb, or a pronoun. Just know that. Although, despite, in spite of, they have similar meaning, they introduce a contrast. The meaning is quite similar to but. But, in spite of and despite, they are followed by noun or noun phrase, or maybe pronoun or ing. For example, despite such extreme circumstances, comma, or despite this, comma, despite having very little food and water, comma. So instead of despite, you can use in spite of. In spite of such extreme circumstances, in spite of this, in spite of having very little food and water, they are quite similar. All right. So the main idea is that in spite of, despite followed by noun or noun phrase. So can you try number 4, 1 to 5? Rewrite the sentences using the structures in brackets. So how will you change 1 to 5? Try quickly. For example, number 1, you are given the example. Time using read despite.
Despite being hungry, the children managed to sleep.
Yes. Despite being hungry, you change it into ing. Can you try 2 to 5? Okay, time is up. And listen, I will check the answer for 1 to 5 tomorrow. Okay, so I will continue this exercise. I want to give you homework. What book? What book? Everybody open what book? Page 88, page 89, page 90, 91. 4 pages. Page 88, 89, 90, 91. Pen type using 4 pages for homework. I will continue this exercise. Bye bye. See you.